Hey everyone, I figured out my problem. So nice to be here again. I just want to acknowledge, just for a moment before I launch into self trust, I want to acknowledge all the people in Ukraine and everyone around the world who's feeling the painful effects of this situation. I just want to send out my prayers and my love to the people of Ukraine. Okay, so self-trust today. I am Lydia Hill. I am a rapid transformational therapy practitioner, and I was trained by Marisa Peer at her amazing school. Marisa Peer has been a hypnotherapist for over 30 years, and she had this fantastic practice, and she helped many, many people with many, many different kinds of things just by using the power of their brains and her very skillful methods. So she created this method of hypnotherapy called rapid transformational therapy. It's fast and effective. So talk therapy is very valuable, and I myself have been a recipient of talk therapy several times in my life, and I by no means mean to be disrespectful to talk therapists. Hypnotherapy is very fast and effective, and it gets to the root cause of the problem. So, anyway, Marisa developed this school, and now she trains people to do the work that she does. She is a renowned speaker, a renowned a writer. She's got a bunch of books out. One of them is called I Am Enough. If you don't feel like you're enough at the core, then definitely get that book. It's a really little book, but it's very helpful for those of us who feel like we're not enough. And it's very easy in the world today to feel like we're not enough because there's so many signs and signals around us. Social media is full of, really beautiful people and really fit people and people who are really articulate. I mean, it's full of lots of different kinds of people, but it's very easy to compare and to come up short. So today I want to talk about self-trust and how it's different from confidence. Confidence is something all of us require in order to get on in the world. Self-trust is really foundational. I like to think of it as the basement, as the foundation. And then as you build, you need a very firm foundation in order to build a structure, right? And I see self-trust as being the same as the basement of a building. So you need that foundational trust. We need to trust ourselves in order to make a decision. So my latest program is that I help women stuck in relationships to make a decision. I build self-trust and I build self-belief by helping them make a decision. So the program is comprised of a 30-minute sort of initial conversation where we talk about what's going on. And then we have a 1.5 to 2 hour session where we dive deep using the power of hypnotherapy and using the power of your mind to get to the root cause of the issues. Why is it that this person is stuck in relationship? Why is she stuck in this relationship? And does she want to move forward or back? I'm not advocating either way. I'm just advocating for self-trust, right? I'm advocating for self-trust and self-belief. So when we cannot make a decision about something, we feel, I have a bunch of words here because it's hard for me to keep everything in my brain. We feel frustrated that when we can't make a decision. It's really a pain when we're on the fence. We're on the fence about something and we can neither move forward or move back. And it feels debilitating if it's a really big decision and you're perseverating. We feel stuck. We feel forlorn. If you know that you need to make a decision, but you are unable to make a decision, there's this feeling of being forlorn. Maybe some of us feel that way. Certainly there is fear that comes up. That's definitely an element. This feeling of being unable is not empowering, right? All of these feelings are not empowering. So we feel the opposite of empowered. We are just surviving, we're not thriving. But on the other side of that decision, you are thriving. So, what about self-doubt? We feel self-doubt, and that is a horrible place to be. It's a horrible place to live because you're neither here nor there. You don't have your feet firmly planted. And that's kind of gets back to this image of self-trust being the foundation, being the really rich, fertile soil from which the self-esteem and the confidence can grow. We probably have some judgment towards ourselves for not being able to make this decision. And sometimes when we're not feeling really great about ourselves, it's very easy to also judge other people. We notice maybe that we're ruminating, that we're perseverating, that we're obsessing on this decision, and it doesn't really make us feel very good. We feel sort of mired. We feel mired. When you feel mired, you're just totally bogged down and you're unable to move. But then once we make the decision, after having the session with me, after going through RTT, after having this amazing session where you use the power, and I want to just take a little break. The subconscious is a part of the mind. So we have a picture of pyramid. You've got the unconscious at the top, the subconscious in the middle, and then the unconscious is the bottom. And the subconscious is what we work with as hypnotherapists. So once you build that self-trust, once you have that feeling of self-trust within you, then you can go forward and make the decision. And like I said before, I'm not advocating that you make the decision to stay in the relationship or to go, but just that you make a decision, just that you have that self-trust within yourself. And then once you make the decision, what happens? You just feel so elated. You feel so good. You feel so empowered. You feel powerful. You feel strong. You feel relieved, for one thing. You feel like a weight has been lifted. And when a weight has been lifted from our shoulders, it just feels so good. We feel like we really have our lives back. And we feel like we are in choice, right? So when you're stuck, you don't feel like you can make a choice. You don't have that self-trust. You don't have that self-belief. You don't have that confidence within yourself that's fueled by self-trust. You feel like you're flowing, right? And when you're stuck and you're not able to make a decision, when you're stuck in your relationship, there is no flow. I'm picturing like a stream, a trickling stream, and there's a block, there's a dam, right? And you don't have that lovely flowing feeling. You feel competent and you feel capable, right? When we're stuck and we can't make a decision, we don't feel competent and we don't feel capable. That is for sure. But having made that decision, it is you're in a position when you make a decision. I heard this from one amazing thought leader. I can't remember which one. When you make a decision, you are in a place of power. You are very powerful when you make a decision. You are really, really choosing you in that moment when you make a decision. And you feel abundant because sort of all things are possible now that you've made this decision. So once again, I help women who are stuck in relationship to get unstuck by cultivating their self-trust and their self-belief, by using the incredible, amazing, transformative power of rapid transformational therapy. And I would love to help you. I'm Lydia Hill. I'm a rapid transformational therapy practitioner and have this great program that I call Rock Solid Self-Trust. And I'm on Facebook. I have a Facebook group called Eradicating Self-Doubt and Anxiety. And I have a profile page. I also have a website called Lydia Hill Hypnotherapy. So please feel free to check me out and get back to me. I would love to have your feedback. I'd love to be working with you. And I'd love for you to join my program, Rock Solid Self-Trust. That's all for now, everyone. Thanks so much for tuning in. And please subscribe below.